We're currently in Greengates. Greengates is, was it the witch? Something witch. Anyway, cast of characters. We got Gimpy the Arcanist. We are all level 10. Newly level 10. He's also, of course, Nazada. Looking to get to Mythic Rank 4 so at some point, so we can get our superpowers, whatever those happen to be. Oh, we get 4 superpowers by the time we get to the end. Get all the stuff we get to summon. Okay, well, that's Gimpy. Then we have Sela. Sela is representing our story character for this run. She is our preferred story character at the moment. She is also our tank as a paladin of Iomade. Then we have 4 mercenary characters doing whatever they do. So we have Rocket, Chaotic Neutral Kitsune, Shadow Shaman. His main role is to do sneak attack, melee damage, help with buffs, help with healing, backup healing, kind of, sort of. He also, of course, does curses and stuff. Then we have Scout, Neutral Good Tiefling Wind Whisperer, which is a Oracle. She is our healer and big buffer, I guess. Then we have Veronica, an Awful Neutral Human Blood Kineticist. Her main job is to do range damage, and she also does some backup healing as well, because that's what she can do. And then we have Mickey, a Lawful Good Kitsune Deliverer, which is a Slayer. He uses range damage with the bow, and we just did pick up Delamir's bow last stream, which adds a little bit more damage to him because it does 2d6 of holy damage to stuff. So that'll help. And currently it's got a line because it's got a buff from what's her face on it. So Mickey's doing pretty well.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live.
I will see this through.
You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so I'm just going through buffs real quick, see if we need anything. I think we're okay. Shield the favorites up, Gimpy's got all his stuff up. Yeah, our buffs are still sitting at 16 hours. Food's at 12. So, yeah, we're good. I think we're good. Just got Divine Weapon Bond up. Got our armor up, so his armor's at 41, not horrible. Rock is at 34. Aspect of the wolf, so he can trip. Scout. Scout's got an air barrier up. Veronica. She's okay. Mickey. He's okay, I guess. Oh, forgot. And Gimpy's pet, Avu, as being an Azada, you get a pet dragon, who is very capable. She has got a nice little breath weapon, attack with claws and tail and all that other fun stuff. Just a little tiny dragon. Armor class 35. That's not, wow, hardly any buff. Well, it's not too bad. And we have Bismuth. Bismuth, same armor class. And Bismuth is technically Mickey's pet because he's holding the statuette. There we go. Okay. Avu is amusing. She's a cute little thing for sure. She is a little thing. Okay, so off we go.
That is quite a discovery.
It's always good when you walk into a place and you find a trap right away. Okay. Sneaking. Rocket is our trickery person as well.
Well, it's done now.
I don't think we're going that way first, though.
Stealthy approach.
If we can go this way. And apparently,
Godspeed.
not really going this way. Junk. It's the only downside of playing Dragon Path. You have to say goodbye to it. Do you? When you switch over to dragon to gold dragon, the AV goes away. Aw. How dare you come here? Who's that? Is that
We will be victorious.
Arushalai doing that? Oh look, they're coming for us. Rocket, who wants to fall asleep? I think he wants to fall asleep. He did not fall asleep. Mickey.
I got this.
Apparently Pet Dragon is connected with the Zonopath. Well, yeah, I would think so. I wonder what the Gold Dragon gets in exchange, though. Oh, I wonder how that actually works. How does that actually work when you go from the Zona to the Gold Dragon? How does that work? I guess we'll find out eventually. Just not today. Scout. Let's see. Oh look, Crusader's Edge. This will be good for a few. Okay, Crusader's Edge gives a little bit extra damage against demons. I know you become a dragon yourself, but why can't you have a pet dragon? Or a friend dragon is what we call it. A companion. Uh-oh. Sealock, kill this one. She's all ready to go.
Into the fray.
One whole swing because a half round. Gimpy's immune to immune soul. She just miss. Hey boo. Look, a dragon that breathes breath or stuff. Sonic damage. Sonic damage. They still make their saves, but they don't flat out resist it. Okay, Veronica. Step away.
Forwards.
Gimpy. Step away. Now, unfortunately, Gimpy still doesn't have any real good magic for these things. I mean, his fireballs do something, but not a lot because of their resistance. Oh, actually, no, he does a little bit better now because he's got that ring. That adds a little bit of damage. To the Elysian Dragon, you'll be Metallic Dragon. You're right, I know. So, doesn't mean they can't be friends. You can still be friends. Does Gimpy have wings? Yes, he does. Angelic aspects there. Dun, dun, dun. Look, it's a fireball. Won't do any real damage, though. Probably not. It did something. Not a lot, but it did something. Make sure to write you a letter. I would hope so. Hey, VR Knight, welcome back. Do you want a Bismuth? Or not? Now. Okay, rocket. Take that off for now.
I'll split you in half.
Go rocket. Rocket with the sneak attack damage. So he did his job. Here, this one wants to die. Oh, we already marked him.
Damn you!
Mickey likes shooting demons. Scout. Could give Rocket one of these two, but I think we'll save it.
A
away, you rascal!
Good scout. 2 out of 3 hits. Nice, he moving so slow. And it's like it's enslaved so long. Inside the soul of any mortal creature within 60 feet. They can have a line of sight. The target must resist special attack with a DC 18 will saving throw. It'll show us what's necessary. So Scout's got a 9. Okay, Sela. Let's heal yourself. Start swinging.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Let's need more swings. Oh, I guess she doesn't need. Sela doesn't need the Crusader's Edge because her sword does the same thing. You not only deal normal critical damage with the weapon, but also nauseate the... there's a nauseation thing with the crit, but... No. She didn't do holy damage. Because it is not holy anymore. What? Her weapon buff didn't last very. It disappeared. It was there and then it's gone. Wonder what happens. Get Evo. Can't breathe, so. Veronica, blast that one or that one. Doesn't really matter.
We won't falter.
Especially when you don't hit them.
Do not hold back.
I don't think his screech worked very well. Okay, Rocket, get him. Apparently we can't roll over a 10 today, but at least Rocket got a nice little 19 for the kill. It's the last one. No, there's a... that one.
Are you still here?
Shooting the wrong one. Not early. So he wasn't shooting the wrong one.
Your time is over.
Ta-da. Dun, dun, dun. So, no real damage. But Sela's weapon... This is supposed to last 24 hours, and it did not. Maybe the Crusader's Edge overrode it. Oh, that's good for 20... How's that good for 24 hours? See, the Divine Weapon Bond is still up. I'm confused. I'm confused. It's not showing up as a buff on my weapon. This should be doing extra holy damage. Now it's there. Evil Outsider Bane is still there too, but that's part of built into the sword. Already has that. So I guess she doesn't need the Crusader thing. Yeah, whatever. Now we know. I was trying to get greedy with the damage done to demons. Okay, so yeah, we're looking for a witch to beat up on in this area. Ushale is also floating around somewhere. Eridan's Wrath. While equipped after a Paladin Smite evil class ability, change the type of AC bonus it grants from Deflection to Sacred. Additionally, the wearer's first attack every round deals additional 1d4 damage. Evil characters can equip it. So it sounds like a thing for reviews. So does she have to use it? Type of AC bonus it grants from Deflection to Sacred. Additionally, the wearer's first attack every round deals additional divine damage. Okay, works for me. So she does more damage.
Let us press on.
There's something over there.
Yes, it's a trap.
I don't need anyone's sympathy. Sneaking.
Okay, be sneaky, Rocket. Rocket failed a perception check.
I managed it.
Dun, dun, dun,
A
dun,
simple
dun,
smile
dun.
goes a long way.
I was successful in my search.
There we go.
I appreciate privacy.
Now the question is Rocket going to be able to walk around it without touching it? It's like, well, mostly. Kinda.
I managed it.
So, which direction should we go? Left or right? Let's go right.
Hey, have a look.
Bell of Mercy class. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to be looking for the Bell of Mercy. We're supposed to ring that, and it's supposed to make the demons go crazy or something.
It is done.
That is quite a discovery.
Is it? Did it put us right into a trap? It sure did. Thank you, trap.
This is my path.
Let's go this way, I guess. Oh, I remember this area. We came at it from a different direction last time.
We cannot be defeated.
I don't know what Bismuth is doing, but whatever. Good job, Bismuth. Oh, look. Rift Drakes. Slow. Clinging corrosion. So, spit ball of caustic gas. A burst into cloud. Bursts into a cloud upon impact. Deals 5d points of damage to all creatures within the resulting 15 radius. Additionally, any creature damaged by the stack is affected by a slow spell for 1 to 4 rounds. Should probably put some resist acid up, I think. Okay, Rocket. Resist acid. Oh, got everybody. We're good. Sneaky Rocket. Sneaky. Like that
Good
thing.
guys always win.
Kill the Drake. So, only damage, and that's his sneak attack, right? No, I get it twice. Never mind.
The light take you!
Needs a 6, rolls a 5. Happy Sunday. Okay, Veronica.
Strike with all your might.
Finally hits. Oh, 2 drinks. At least we're resistant to that now. Scout, you can haste us. And they're immune to lightning, right? You are. You are not. Are we still slow? So the clean corrosion doesn't get cancelled by the haste. That's great. A little bit of damage. Oh, more damage. Rocket's been spotted. Bismuth is getting eaten. That doesn't work so much anymore. Kinda. Okay, Evil. It's gonna do friendly damage. Wow, they are slowing us. Class was the Blue Companion. I didn't recognize it. This one? Scout? She is a Wind Whisperer. She's a shaman. Cooker Wasp, Divine Power. Shh. Mickey. That's Mark. Next. Keep shooting the Drake though.
I got this.
Okay, so slow. It's killing us. Problem. Welcome to the stream. Shoot. Firitu? I think that's close. Ela, where are you? Oh, you're right there. How'd you get up there so fast? That's okay. Let's, Smite Evil.
Into the fray! Hey!
So she's hasted. Okay, Veronica.
We can do it! Forwards!
Whatever. Scout. Oh, you're gonna drop some lightning bolts, aren't you? Not anymore, though. Let me get rid of this acid stuff, is the question. Oh, prayer. Youpie. Look, controlled fireballs now. See, fireballs work. I mean, not as much damage as we should be doing, but still damage. Sela's in here all by herself, but she's fine. It's her job. Okay, alright, 5 foot step. Go. Whatever. Put a little sonic breath on them. They're hurting. Killed one, right? No. Okay, rocket. 6 attacks on that one. On that one.
I don't like you.
Awesome rolls. Awesome rolls. Okay, Mickey.
Damn
Because he's slowed, he's only getting the one attack, which is BS. Sea Lava.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
She's at least hasted. He's definitely a demon killer. Veronica.
We won't falter!
Ah. Scout. I wish Scout had a damage attack.
You
Or damaging
offend
as well.
me.
Dice roll's killing me, as usual. Keep forgetting Gimpy can soup this stuff up too. Wow, that didn't help so much. I should use the other one to make him harder to resist, but it's okay. Forget that the controlled fireball camps out at level 10. Oh look, she got another breath to use already, but Seela's in the way. There you go. Look at her go. Maybe with the double kill. So, that fight. Much easier than last time, I think, that we were up here with the other group.
I stand ready.
Here's our loot. I think we picked up a helmet. Okay, so first is new spell for Gimpy, free to touch. Nuts probably. Oh, whole person. I didn't have whole person. Cool. Not that we'll use it, but it's there. So this is +4 bonus to initiative. Miki doesn't have a hat, so that actually looks pretty good. Oh, that looks really good. Eye slots there. Eye slot is right in the right spot. That looks good. Okay, don't really need to worry about this way, I don't think, but we'll just go down here. Okay, so we came at. Let's go over here.
Incoming message.
Fear 2, thank you very much for the follow. Happy Tuesday, everyone. This to the belfry. Oh, that's right where the bell is, huh?
We march ahead.
We forgot to do the bell the last time we were here in the previous run, so let's go see what's in the belfry. This would be the bell. Spray an MRI? No problem. That's an MRI in my brain from 2013.
It's done now.
I've got more, but that's the best one. Okay, so boots of free reign. Permanent effect of freedom of movement. The previous Gimpy wore those. Saving throws against movement and parrying at conditions. Well, that would be better. Wants to wear this one though. Saving throws against movement parent. I'll give that to Rocket for now. This belt is Category Dexterity 2. So gimpy with these boots. Freedom. It's not bad. Okay, let's ring the bell. Bell, now reunited with his clapper, produces a gentle, melodious ringing. Let's go us. So now the demon should be, messed up, right? That's the whole point of doing that. This grave is well tended. It is much more recent than the chapel beside it. There is no name on the tombstone, only an elegant butterfly of Desna.
Our path leads on.
Okay, so
I am finished.
out this way. Who shall I? You can help? She's kind of helping. She's kind of helping. Hi, mirror images. Wow, why'd you go straight for Gimpy, you bastard? We are going. Seal's only got 2 more. I don't think we need it quite for this one. She's got defense. What the hell? Florentine Roderso. Is that how you say that? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
The light.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
I just did. Look. Sneaky dragon breath, but I will hold off till more get closer. Rocket. Try to sleep this one. So he's asleep for a while. Good job, Rocket. Get it closer for next turn.
Out of my way!
Veronica. Blast this thing.
Strike with all your might.
Missed at least. Gimpy. Get away. Plastic. Step magic missile. Dead. Nice spell book. He does have that. That was ready to go. Do another one. So I need to put these down here. So that way we know that they're there. Otherwise I'll forget they're there. Okay, Mickey. Let's do 5-foot step. Mark. Shit. Well. Kill him.
Are you still here?
Don't roll 2s though, please. Jeez. So he rolled a 1 and a 2 in those attack rolls. Good thing we put that acid resistant up, huh? Scout, step away. Call lightning. These guys are all resistant to it though. She doesn't have the bypass immunity stuff yet. Oh, you know what? Rocket. Okay, next turn. Sea lion right there.
Into the fray!
Hey, boo. I could step that way. Sea was right there. So look. Oh, the beautiful sonic breath.
I'll split you in half.
So Scout can buff him next turn. Not that we don't really need it anymore.
We can do it!
Awesome dice rolls today. Just spectacular.
Strike as one.
Gimpy with the 20 though.
Good guys always win.
Oops. Shit. I didn't realize he was in range. Shit. Shit. I didn't know he was in range of that thing. I'm sorry, Mickey. That's totally my fault.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Okay, Rocket, get in there.
Spear them.
It's the one.
Forwards!
Go Veronica.
We won't falter!
No getting souped up this turn? Okay, fine. Get... I wish this would stay on all the time.
Attack!
Let's see, Mickey's at negative 13. Does she have? She does have Breath of Life. Can use to bring slain creatures back to life, cast upon a creature within 2 rounds. Spell the creature, heal the creature going to its negative less than okay. And gets rid of the Death's Door thing. That's the important part. Mickey, do not stand up.
The light take you!
Stack on there. That off.
I don't like you.
Go Rocket. Doing your job. Get
Strike
Veronica.
with all your might!
That's the Blood Blast. Gimpy. Badly injured. Let's do, oh, Heroic Resolve. I don't need to worry about that right now. What's the staff do? Oh, Cure Light Wounds. Yeah. Just get rid of the stupid wand. It only heals so little. We need to burn that up. Still can't stand up.
Stand down.
That rolls from our Scout. Actually hit Sela.
Into the fray!
And meanwhile, Sela can't roll over a 10. Thumb's dead. Rocket will get him.
Way.
Except for Rocky can't roll over a 6. There we go. That was sad. Okay, so
We should move.
Should I?
yes, you should. Okay, let's find some potions to drink for Mickey. Let's keep you screwed up. Wow, took 9 potions. 9. Potion. Junk. Junk. Okay, so wasn't so bad. Yes. Ah, there we go. So this is the witch. This is Drunica. He lost a level. So she's level 11 Blood Rager, 7 monstrous humanoid. She is immune to false life, blood rage, mage armor, so we can dispel her, but it's not going to do a whole lot for us. She's immune to poison, death, drain, can't be petrified. So that means she's susceptible to lightning.
Guess I'm done with spells for tonight. Guess I'm done with spells for tonight. Damn you!
Another damage. Scout. Scout. She can read scrolls, right? There's our hastes. There's a haste. This will last for 6 rounds. Good enough. He needs to make some more. That one's good for 9. Or those 3 are good for 9. Okay, Scout. Haste us. Works for me.
We can do it!
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Tuesday. So Rocket just used his little storm burst, which makes it so that she has a 20% chance to miss everybody that she's attacking straight out. So that works. Evu. Oh, look, she's in range. Displacement, protection from arrows, so we have to get rid of that stuff. You know, there's stuff is out there. Oh yeah, smite the evil. Oh, Usually. Did you get hit by this case? That doesn't look like it. Gimpy. Look. We have an Azada we can summon. With her little friends. So is Gimpy going to look like one of these eventually? Probably not. Okay, Mickey. Short range. Closer. Although she does have that protection from arrows up.
Are you still here?
Still taking damage though. Concealment's like a killer. Scout. Scout have any cool abilities you can use for us? Oh, it's Gimpy that had the ability I was thinking of. Damn it. Gimpy's got a song you can play. Scout. So, call lightning storm. Call lightning's up to each ball tails, blah, blah, blah. Long range, and you can call a maximum of 15 bolts. So, get the bolt in. So now that falls under that, which is that button over there, I think. Looks about right. Okay, Veronica, start blasting. Nice hit. Rocket. Yeah, and I wish this was up here all the time, too. Reduce our armor class. Saving throw succeeded. Get up closer. Oh, I can't do a chant. Avu, go chew on it. Hey, leave her alone, you little shit.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Critical 67. Listen. There's friends right there. This is the song you want to play, right? Okay, so what's that do? This is a luck bonus on all saving throws equal to half her mythic rank, which is 1.5. Whenever an ally under this effect makes a successful saving throw, they're healed for a number of hit points equal to 2d6 plus the rank. So 2d6 plus 3.
Good guys always win.
That's that. I think Mickey hit her pretty hard there. Or no, she was already badly wounded. He hit her multiple times, that's why. Stop, stop, what are you doing, you reprobates? The beaten hag cowers on the rocks. Gone is the terrifying monster you were just fighting, and in his place is a small and frightened old woman. Why'd you treat an old biddy like me so harshly? Haven't you any shame, you great brutes? Remember, she's a liar. Don't listen to her, she's just stalling for time. Erushaleg raises her weapon. What do you know about the demons with the strange abilities? Where are they coming from? Speak. What demons? What are you on about? Under Erushaleg's cold gaze, the hag's face breaks into a grandmotherly smile. Ah, now, those demons. Wouldn't they be friends of yours? Of your dear? What are you picking on poor old me for, then? I tell you everything I know, but you know far more than me on that score. Color drains from Erushaleg's face, and the hag's smile grows wider, stretching from ear to ear. My little chicken, don't tell me you haven't told your new toys all that. Kept it to yourself, did you? The hag burst into screeching laughter before turning her gaze on you. Take pity on an old woman. Let me go before any more harm's done. You better have a word with your little demoness about those demons. You liar. I've never been to the Ivory Sanctum. Erushaleg's desperate outburst is drowned out by another round of cackling from the hag. Where's it say you've never been, eh? Where? Like you haven't been sniffing around it, seeing who comes and goes. You didn't see all that? I suppose you don't even know the password, neither did I. The hag looks at you. Your demon girl's lying through her teeth, as per usual. Is that true? You've known all along where the strange demons were coming from? You don't understand. She drops her gaze. I lied to you. I used you. I could have told you where to look for those demons right away, but I needed someone who could help me get rid of the hag. When I was freed from the dungeons of Dresden, the demons set her on my trail, and I could not have dealt with her single-handedly. Hearing this, the old woman lets out a screeching cackle that shakes her whole body. What are you laughing at? Doesn't matter what I've done, you won't be leaving here alive. Wait, don't kill the hag. I want to ask her about something. Gives you a reluctant nod, but it doesn't lower her weapon. All right, but don't let this lying filth confuse you. I'm the lying filth here, am I? Now that's the pot calling the kettle black. Erushaleg. Ha ha ha. Why do you serve the demons? You serve the demons? No, never, I'd never. Jarona's who I serve, our queen, our protector and patron. Whoever brings harm to women, be it young fillies or old crones like me, will find no shelter from Gyrona's wrath. Mother Gyrona sees everything she does. The hag murmurs something under her breath that sounds like the first line of a spell. She's casting some kind of spell. Trying to trick us, is she? It won't work. Dun, dun, dun. With unmatched speed, Arushale attacks the hag. She screeches her last rasping cackle, which soon turns into a strangled gurgle. Arushale's eyes are plaintive as she holds her gaze. There's much I have to explain, to confess. But first, there's something I want to show you. Come, it's not far. Hey, Fumbler. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Usually approaches the grave. It is small but surprisingly well maintained given the surrounding squalor and neglect. Usually touches the cold stone, decorated with a Desna butterfly, like she is greeting an old friend. Silently she turns to you. She retrieves a map from her bag, makes a mark on it, and holds it out to you. First things first. Here, I wasn't lying to you about this. That's where you'll find the Ivory Sanctum, and in it, the secret of the demons with the strange powers. The entrance is hidden under a pile of skulls. I don't know how to open it, and I have never been inside, but cultists enter it somehow, which means that you can find a way to get inside. Thank you for the map. I appreciate your help. Succubus shakes her head. I lied to you. You trusted me, and I used you to get rid of the hag. This doesn't assuage my guilt, but it is at least I can do. Who does this grave belong to? My last victim. She was a priestess of Desna. I seduced her and drained her soul. She died in my arms, and I decided to bask in her final reveries, so I dove into her fading mind. Dreams are Desna's domain. The goddess noticed my sacrilege, but for some reason she showed me mercy instead of punishment. She opened my eyes to who I was and who I could be. When I returned to my senses, the first thing I did was bury my final victim here and make a vow before her grave that I would atone for everything I had done. I didn't even know who she was. I seduced her, deceived her, and killed her, and she saved my soul. She wipes her eyes. If only I could die and give her back her life, but I can't. All I can do is live on and help those who are still alive. How did you know the hag would be here? When I was freed in Dresden, the demons set me on her trail. Set her on my trail. She failed to catch me, but she took a hostage of a sort. She once again runs her fingers over the granite tombstone. She threatened to corrupt this grave if I didn't come here and surrender. I knew I could not defeat her on my own, so I used you. I used to lie to get you here, so you would help me kill her. Forgive me, I'm sorry. How did you know about the Bell of Mercy? This place, this fortress in the bell tower. I saw them in the dreams of the person lying in this grave. She was on her way here for the bell. She wanted to take it from here and return it to the Crusaders in Canavras, but she never made it here because she met me. I killed her and I devoured her dreams, or rather, they devoured me. That's why when I reemerged from the dream realm, I buried her here. I thought it was the right thing to do. I wanted to return the bell to the Crusaders for a long time, but she brings a hand to her face. The barest brush and the bell burns my impure. The barest brush and the bell burns my impure fingers. Why'd you have to lie? You could have just asked for help. I was afraid that you would refuse if there was nothing in it for you. I was afraid you wouldn't believe me, and I am a demon. For centuries, it was all I knew. If you want something, you get it by lying or by force. Luring you here was so easy, so natural. Lies and manipulation. They are my native language. One I have spoken my entire life. Asking for a favor? Now that is a foreign notion that I have only begun to learn. Don't think I'm trying to justify what I did. I know my lie was despicable. I knew that perfectly well when I lied to you. I knew it was a step backward, back to the old Arushle, but I still did it. There is no excuse for it. I just want you to understand me. Everything's clear now. So, what are you going to do with me? She waits with bated breath, her eyes locked on yours. You see fear and sadness there, and also the tiniest flicker of hope. Sela. Say what you want, but we can't push her away. That's what I think. The fact that she's a demon only means that her path to atonement started in the Abyss itself, and will be much longer than others. It means that she needs more help, not less. I forgive you, and please try to forgive yourself. You're tormenting yourself for nothing. Your lie didn't hurt anyone, did it? So there's nothing to be sorry for. We'll go chaotic, because we're trying to move away from lawful a little bit. But I added another black mark to my soul. I tricked you. You could have been hurt. I'll never forgive myself for that, and I'll never do anything like this ever again. Well, I suppose. Farewell. Wait, I could use someone like you in my party. Come with me. Please don't go. I want you to stay with me.
Yes. All right, I'll stay.
She looks at you stunned. In her eyes you see a mixture of fear, hope, and something completely unnatural to demons. Something fragile and tender, making her remarkably similar to a mortal. But you're not joining us right now. So I don't think she has to be with us. Okay, we still have to go loot the witch over there. We still have to go check out the corner down here too. Oh, Bismuth, you're dead. Why did you die on us, Bismuth? Oh, is that the Yazada, right? Maybe? She took us way over there. She could let us loot first. Rippling Kiss. What's this? S-Stock. Keep your loot. So, circulating blood. Whenever the wearer this amulet is under a blood rage effect, they gain fast healing 5 for the duration of the effect. This amulet can only be worn by a blood rager. Boo. Quarterstaff 4. More boo. You don't get this though. River Cursed Thorns. Shoots 20 units of cursed ammunition. Whenever this ammunition hits enemy, it must pass a reflex saving throw or be entangled by an unholy vine for 1 to 4 rounds. Each round, the enemy tries to break free of the entanglement. It must try. Was unsuccessful. The vine deals 1 unholy damage. Yeah, sure, I don't remember getting that before. Uh-oh.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Soul Slicer, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. How's it going? And thank you very much for the tier 1 sub for 41 months. Very much appreciated. Only 41, huh? 41. Anyway, thank you, Soul Slicer, for the continued support. They're your Mickeys and Rockets of Recognition. Each Mickey represents 10 Rockets of Recognition, because that's the way it goes. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just avoiding that nasty shit in the air, you know? By never going outside. Mrs. Gimpy's my only attachment to the other part of the world. Area exit. I don't think we want to exit yet, do we? I don't think so. Yeah, we haven't been over here yet.
I'm not touching that.
Of course you are. It's your job. that way. That's blocked off. Look, it's a book.
What's that?
Shit.
I will guide us.
Listen, dorks. Just run on through like
Adventures
whatever.
wait.
Oh, burn.
Godspeed. Ah, I managed it.
Physical perfection 2. Oh, Gimpy's fixing it. Mr. Azada in training, turning everything green again. Okay, not sure why he felt to do that, but he did. Okay, so dexterity, strength, dexterity, and constitution. Oh, Rocket's only got that? What's Mickey have? Physical flow, strength, dexterity. She's got strength and constitution. So, looks like Rocket's going to be wearing this one for us. He doesn't really need the strength, but dexterity for sure. But he... Oh, that's right. No, he doesn't, because he's got aspect of the wolf on. That's right. That's why he's wearing this. He needs constitution, but he doesn't need the strength and dexterity. Sita, though, that'll help her. What's her armor? 3. So that'll help her. Strength. So how more strength than go? Oh, because never mind, because the belt was already 2 strength. That's why it didn't change. Okay, so she's set. Physical might, strength, constitution, dexterity. So Gimpy.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Constitution. Dexterity 4. Not scout. She's got dexterity, constitution. Strength, dexterity for Mickey. We also need level back. It's dead. Oh, that's probably where we got one of these belts from, too. Strength 4 on her, because that's all she needs. Okay, or Bismuth. Where's that restoration spell?
The world is full of wonder.
She doesn't have the restoration. Thought she did. She has lesser restoration. Damn.
No reason to pause.
Now what?
No, Rocket has it though.
I am here all week.
Okay, so he's all set. Anybody else drained? No. Okay, all set. Is that it for us? Yeah, you should have to use mercenaries, but I like how you have chosen unique classes not typically shown in build guides. Oh yeah, because it's all for fun. I like to do different stuff. I'm not a very good meta type person.
Let us press on.
I play for the fun part, not so much to have the most killer character out there. Anyway, let's get out of here. Like, there's a theme going on. Like, Mickey and Rocket are actually the names of my dogs. That's not a joke. They kind of look like foxes. And then Veronica is the voice in my head that you hear talking every now and then. And then Scout is an actual cat that lives here near us. And it's not our cat, though. But she's, you know, part of the stream now, too. Because she's here so often. Anyway. So there's a little theme going on. Decree. Spell of Mercy. Require the combined efforts of extracting them. I don't think we did this before. Okay, Army, have you moved lately? You have, so... This way. Excuse me. So. And look. Awesome random encounters. Oh, we still have to go hunt that dragon, too. I think we know where it is now, right? I think. And we're buffed. Look, it's those guys.
I stand ready.
I bet they love fireballs. And that one's totally resistant to fire. Let's see. Charge. No, Agu's not healed. Why not? Okay, Mickey. It's out of range, but 5-foot step should put us in range. Mark him.
I got this.
Half turn. Oh, look at you hiding over there. Didn't notice you there for a second. Scout. Rocket. And Veronica. So, oh, half turn so you can't put up the slick. Fine.
We won't falter.
Get warmed up then. And walk a little bit closer.
No glory without risk!
Avu, sorry, Avu. She gets a little bit closer, she probably get that Minotaur. Just gonna hit all 4 of them. Really liking having this breath weapon all the time on a fast moving character. Now, blasphemy. Yeah, we got another fireball or two to throw out. This time we're going to make it harder to resist. There we go. Oh, that one still dodged it. Got that one. Didn't resist the fire that time. Uh-oh. Oh, these are, Are they wizards? They are. They need to die. Okay, Scout. You need to throw out this little lightning bolt. Don't see any friendlies. Did dodge that one. Damage sucked, but ow. Oh yay, Phantasmal Web. Rocket. Sleep. That one. Nighty night.
I'll split you in half.
Trip missed. Veronica is conscious, so Lucila. Gimpy. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Okay, so this is again the Song of her Resolve. This is mythic, or mythic ability as an Azada. This helps with saving throws and that kind of stuff. And when they make saving throws, they get healed. Dodge better, Sila. Okay, Scout. Or lightning. Failed concentration check? How did she fail concentration check? She rolled a 1. Scout, you disappoint me. Still wisdom damage to Mickey. Sock. Your rockets. We can sleep him. Okay, so both wizards out of the fight for now.
Smear them.
Still not tripping that one. Okay, Veronica's up.
Strike with all your might.
And missed. Sela, heal yourself, please.
Into the fray! Ha!
Hello, little dragon. Mickey, you want this guy?
Damn you!
Shot Mickey. Get closer for when those wizards stand up. And Platter Pirate killed everybody. Good job, Platter Pirate. Rocket. Good to ground that guy if you can.
Good
Just
today.
like that. See, like, could draw him.
Down with you!
Peskies. Pesky, pesky, pesky. Is that web still up? Sure looks like it. Oh, and Rocket got his wisdom drain, so Scott can take
Adventures
care
are
of that.
exciting.
She can restore all the wisdom. Okay, everybody else? Some fatigue going on. No big deal. We'll just rest here, actually. So, just tired and reduced. Dexterity, fatigued. Same deal there. Bismuth's still dead because we haven't rested yet. So, fix that. Of course, they don't give us a valley big enough to rest in, but we'll just leave. And I'll rest when we get outside. Dum, 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 dum. So, happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you very much for coming out. It's much appreciated. And let's camp. Can't be making any more scrolls that we actually use. No haste. Okay, so days gone by, roughly. Strengthening diplomatic connections. Someday, not today. Okay, our army should be able to move. They can't. Okay, so their job is to clear out this area. Yeah, they're headed down this way. So our army, this is our Crusader Army, led by our fearless leader, magic caster type person. Got some shield bearers, which are kind of like our tanky, durable things. Got a couple of giants, only 2 of them so far. And we've got 56 Hell Knights. They're our main damage dealers, I think. They're immune to mind affecting, compulsion, and charm. They also get a nice little, Mark of Chaos, something like that. Yeah, Mark of Chaos or something like that. They put it on the target and they do more damage, whatever. And of course, clerics for fun. Okay, so let's beat up on this army down here. And this is the Heroes of Might and Magic portion of our game. Must remember to take my left hand off the keyboard because there's a habit to use the keys and you really don't want to. Oh, this is actually the first time we've seen the giants in combat. Point blank shot. So they could throw boulders. Okay, I don't think we'll be throwing boulders too often. Smite that. There's not enough giants to, I think, warrant throwing the boulders. That's right, our archers are all dead. Our archers got murderated. They got so killed in a fight. They all got killed. It is totally unfair. Hell Knights. Definitely better than throwing boulders. Wow, no damage. So, like I said, Hell Knights, they're our main killers, it looks like. Giants don't do too bad, just we need more of them. I don't know how to get more of them yet, though. Something going on with the smoky stuff in the air, it looks like. You're fine. Quit making any noises. There you go. Told you were fine. No giants died. Okay, everybody comes back to life. Or the wounded come back. Because infirmary stuff. Okay, having buried those who died from the plague, warriors search the place and find a small grave where Sir Doland Regilor, a hero of the Second Crusade, rests in peace. They take care of the grave and clean dead bodies and dirt from a small oasis nearby. And the water instantly becomes clean, clear, and sweet. This place is much loved by spirits and gods. Daily income increased 4 energy points by 4. It's this army. Ash Giants. Fallen Knights. How many of them? 100? 10? 10. Ox boxes. This might be an interesting fight. What's the reward? Oh, the outpost is the reward. So, sure. The army's out here to do. Wow. Let's kill the giants first. Let's actually use a fireball. Ah. Sounded like that. Look, you can throw boulders too. Go again. Put the giants in the way. Put the giants in the way. Have him move out of the way. And have the priest move into the way. Can't move. Ooh. Oh, they tried to bow or summon, so kill the summoner, and that's that. Okay, nothing special except that tower, I guess. Demons to fight. So this fireball, not too far apart. Guess we can wait. We're so out of range. Oh. Oh, look, you get to go again.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Just did, actually. And they're they weren't. He's not going to be affected by the fireball anyway, so just kill these guys. And then crush them. Oh, what's the purple? Oh, we didn't kill him. What's the purple portion? Ash leprosy. Permanent. So what's that actually do? So, melee attack. The unit's melee attacks apply a stacking disease to the target, which applies a cumulative minus 2% penalty to maximum hit points each round. So, I think that's from our giants? Maybe not. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Go giants. Let's smite them. You leave the giants alone. Some more leprosy, apparently. Leave our priests alone, those bastards. Mark's dead. For our little tanky guys. Go Hell Knights. We need more Hell Knights. Okay, so everybody's healed. Come back, no problem. Crusaders attacked the demons at propitious moment when they were trying to sink a stash of cold iron ingots in the nearest sand swamp. That horde of metal would have been deadly to the beasts of the abyss and safely ended up in the Mendevian warrior's care instead. 0 points, 200. There's Winter Sun down there. Okay, well, let's head back and clear out those guys. Stop. Know it. I'm looking at these outposts because I think we need to build stuff in them still. Supply Center, Hospital, Alchemist Laboratory, 10 bonus to energy for all that. Generals, Citadel, don't need to care about that. Rebuild the hospital. Could use an inn. Inns generate income that we need because we only have 4,600 there, 79 material points, and points there. Okay. Oh, recruit stuff. Now that we see how much money we have. So, that would be second recruitment of other lock. So, clerics. Split these guys up. The way I wanted to do that. Okay, so that too many buttons. So we're doing is splitting the clerics off so they can join up with the main army, which is coming this direction. They are there. Clerks. And they're all moved out. So, keep being friends. Grimwood. It's Grimwood. Oh, we need Grey War for that one. It's still pretty far out. Look, it found us. It found us.
Charge!
Basu first. So, Iki, 5-foot step this way. Mark him.
Are you
Shoot
still
him.
here?
Only half turn. Veronica. She might be able to
We
get the
can
shot
do
off,
it.
but I doubt it. Nope. Does she need to do the half turns? I don't think she does, actually. I think she can stick with this. She's not using any empowerment, so we're going to do that next time. Bismuth. Bismuth, you look a little dirty. Bismuth is still hurt. Bismuth is hurt really badly. Oh, crap. Get the rocket. You can sleep that one. That'd be helpful. That helps a lot. Scout. Scout, scout, scout. Just for fun. Rocket. Again, after. Excuse me. There you go. Don't have to run out. Just shoot him from here. Oops. It's a little bit of damage. Sela. Gonna kill him. Bosses.
No
Horrible
mercy
creatures.
for the wicked.
Nice crit. Slashing force 2d6. That's not right. Well, outside. So that should then do an extra 2d6 of damage. Oh, she doesn't have the holding on again, does she? It's way faster than I think it's supposed to. Anyway. Mickey. That was already marked. That one. So after we kill this one.
Good guys always win.
Go, Mickey. That one's sleeping. Get Veronica. Or not.
We won't falter.
We shall overcome.
Delay behind Scout, because Scout's got a buff for you to do.
I don't like you.
Dice don't like you. It's gonna hurt. Evil. Charge. Spent some evil just in case.
I got this.
And he's not shooting the guy on the ground. So that works. Should we wait? Let's wait. Avery's down to 10 hit points. Okay, Mickey. Stand him up. He's a 2 rolled a 1. Just would have killed him. There we go. Okay. So, Evo. So hurt.
I tire of waiting.
And forgot about Bismuth. Oh, nice heal. Bismuth doesn't have a whole lot of health. Bismuth. Here's your stuff. Wear armor. Oh, you didn't lose your junk this time. Huh. Strength, Constitution, or Dexterity. Strength and Constitution for the dinosaur. It's with the messed up skin. There's no buffs. Alright, let's get out of here. No point going much farther because we're going to start running into more demons down there. You need to move. You're headed back. Beat up on these. Or beat up on those back there. Let's go get them back there, actually. Actually, what do these look like? So, Brock. Boomerax. Oof. Finance points, that'd be nice. That'll be a tough fight, I think. This combination of undead, cultists. Edge of Force. It's a knife. Rocket may be able to use that knife. Okay, army. Go that way. I would go with the 7, level 7 army. Look. We have a fireball. It's gonna hit all 3 of you. Bet you guys feel uncomfortable now. And we need archers and stuff. Ghouls, ghouls, and ghouls. I think we need more ghouls. For attack. Ow! That really hurt. But that hurt more, though. You guys might be kind of dangerous at 75. Ow. Let's heal them just in case. Needs a bigger club. Okay, smite them. Kill them. No problem. So, that dagger. Let's see what this dagger is. Okay, evidently demons had taken a liking to the place and had been using it as a sacrificial site for quite a long time. A dagger, presumably used for killing innocents, was found plunged into the center of the ritual symbol. So, Edge of Force. +2 cold iron. Whenever the wielder's dagger casts a spell with force descriptor, it deals an additional 2 force damage per dice rolled. Oh, it sounds like a weapon for Gimpy to use. Gimpy with his deadly little dagger. So, there's an additional 2d force damage per dice. So, magic missiles only do 1 dice, but it's basically almost like it's like a 30-40% increase in power. So, we'll take that. It's not a lot of damage, but it's damage that we weren't doing before. Demon's Terror. +2 speed, Radiant. Flail grants its wielder +4 attack bonus on first attack against new demon. Eh. Winning? I think so. Welcome back, Jeff. I think I'm winning. We're out of move points, though. Okay. Gimpy and friends are headed back. Where are they going? I think we're going to head up northish. Gimpy and friends really don't... Winter Sun. I think it's a little too early for Winter Sun. And Instruments of account. We need to go head back here to take care of business and stuff. I'm tired. I'll rest. So how's the weather, Jeff? I hear it's getting a little chilly up there, maybe. Or is it today the warm day and it's supposed to get chilly tomorrow? Okay, to the Citadel we go. Oh, we have to sell stuff too before we leave. Chili? Your kind of chili or my kind of chili? Because you know there's a difference. There's a big difference. Your kind of chili? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's your warmer for Wednesday. Cool. Or not cool. Nice. Sorry. Aberdeen. You see Kellett's around 50 years old, dressed in a doublet that looks far older. Looks older than its owner. Once it may have been expensive, but now it is worn and patched. His scabbardless sword hangs on his belt, covered in such a thick layer of rust that it looks more like a club. His flushed, swollen face, spongy nose, and the dark circles beneath his eyes suggest that he is a heavy drinker. When he opens his mouth to speak, your suspicion is confirmed by the stench of stale alcohol on his breath. So you're the commander, huh? It's a cozy little place you've got yourself here. All these walls, polished furniture, solid, commendable. Why, I think I'll give you a medal for this. Medal? You're too kind. Don't mention it. I'm a generous soul, but I'm also fair. I dish out medals and I punish as I please. Who am I? Not just your average citizen. The man groans as he straightens up, affecting
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break.
After we deal with this guy.
Go check on the dogs.
Straightens up, affecting a proud, noble
Your
bearing.
next break is in 2 hours.
Insofar as his decrepitude allows. You will be pleased to know that I am Aberdeen Quintissimus, Hierophantal, rightful heir to the throne of Is and all Socorus. Everyone knows that no king was ever ruled over all Socorus, and there is no throne in Is. Eyes, whatever. Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, Wednesday, same day. How would you know? Have you been to Eyes? Have you seen it with your own eyes? You haven't, and if you haven't, maybe there was one. My pops used to tell me about the throne in the palace. It was gold all over, and it was encrusted with all manner of crusty things, like diamonds and fire ants and rubies and buboes. Couldn't take your eyes off of it. That's the kind of a throne it was, and it's all mine by right. Oh, they're sleeping all right. Can you prove your claims to the throne? Of course, we aren't just some swindlers. We have all the evidence. Here, look. He takes the rusty sword from his belt and shows you the hilt, which features a nearly worn-off golden crest. The grinning animal it depicts most closely resembles a shabby possum. Here, the royal smilodon is the ancient symbol of the rulers of Socorus. I've also got a ward on my chest, in the shape of a crown, of course on the heir to the throne. And for those who don't believe me, well, they can get lost, that's what I say. Let them go to Pellure's Fall, where all the kings of Socorus are buried. There, my entire my family tree has been written in stone. Go and read for yourselves. Pellure's Fall, what's there? Are you deaf or what? You should drink a pine needle infusion. It'll do wonders for your ears and your eyes, too. I'm telling you. All the dead Socorian kings are in the ground there. In mausoleums, tumburials, and those, whatchamacallits, obelisks. That's right. And it's all written there. All my ancestors and about me, too. Just go look, and everything will make sense. By every law of the land, I'm king. What do you think you're entitled to? We are simple people. We don't need much. I mean, no, that's not what I meant. We aren't simple people, not simple at all. And we need a great deal. A king's palace, a throne, lands. But all that can wait until you take back your eyes and make all the demons leave. As for now, I wouldn't mind having a king's residence here in Dresden. A place to sleep and some hot food. That'd be a start. Oh, now trickster stuff. I see. Soldiers, throw this imposter out of here. Hey, wait. Why? How could you? Ah, some commander you are. So all that for nothing. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to get some more water, check on the sleeping dogs, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.